Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy King Phantom here today, bringing you guys another video. Today's gonna be our first installment in my Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 class build videos. Now, sorry my uploads have been just a little bit slow as of late. I've been playing the game a lot, but trying to get all the moves unlocked. I'm in the process right now, actually, of getting a decent amount of my characters leveled up, so I can do their character videos and stuff like that. As you guys can see, I have one character down there who's level 30. I'm in the process of leveling her up right now. I'm not gonna show you who she is because then I'll be spoiling for the video. But you can see their names. So if you want to take a guess at who they are, then you definitely can. I'm not gonna show you who they are though. Gotta wait till the video, guys. But today is gonna be all about NX. We got NX, my first main chick, okay? And this is gonna be her class build video today. She's a female Earthling Ki Blaster. It's gonna be her class build video today. I'm very excited to do this class build video. I got a lot of awesome stuff I want to show you guys that I found out that are really awesome for Ki Blasters in this game. And I'm definitely really excited, guys. So definitely like, comment, subscribe, and let's get this video started. And sorry also if I sound just a little bit uninterested, because I kind of just woke up and I'm finna push this video out just really quickly, and I gotta do some homework. A lot of homework actually. So if I rush through the video, just know I don't mean to. I'm just in a bit of a tight schedule, but I felt like I needed to push this video out because I feel like this is the only perfect time for me to do it right now. But yeah, let's get the class build video started, guys. Definitely. Alright, guys, so let's get the first details about NX started. Okay, so the first details I want to note is that she is the second tallest height, and she is the max weight. Now, the reason why she is the max weight is because she's basically kind of a hybrid. She's not just a Ki Blaster like Nova from Xenoverse 1. She's a hybrid this time around. So I put points in my basic attack along with my Ki Blast supers. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even though she's max weight, her Ki Blast damage is crazy. Female Earthlings still of course pack the highest punch in Ki Blast supers, which I am pretty sure has not changed yet. If it has changed, I will re-record this video, whatever. But as of now, I'm pretty sure female Earthlings have #1 in Ki Blast super still. So her being max weight doesn't really affect her Ki Blast supers all that much. So they still hurt quite a lot. And her basic attack also hurts quite a lot. Once I show you her attribute points, and you see her meditating right here, chilling at Hercule's house, the mansion. Alright guys, that's the first details about NX. I'm gonna go ahead and show you her attributes. Now, these are going to be her attributes that I have for her. These are going to be subject to change. Maybe I was going to change them, but I think I'm fine with them right now. I think I'm fine with them. Depends how I'm feeling. But as you guys can see, I have 50 points in health, which is pretty decent health. I don't need 100 points in health. Pretty decent. I have max Ki at 102. I was going to actually put more points in my Ki. I have a lot of Ki. NX is supposed to be an android, and I was like, she has to have Ki, and yeah, I gave her a bunch of Ki. Max stamina is at 60. Basic attack is at 20. Now, even though her basic attack is at 20, she still hits really hard, which is actually kind of cool. She does a lot of damage with her basic attack still. No points in strike supers, of course, and I have 100 points in Ki Blast supers. Of course, taking the Xenoverse 1, gotta put 100 in Ki Blast supers. Now, probably thinking, how come I didn't put 125 in Ki Blast supers? Honestly, I don't think 125 is even necessary. That's a little bit too much, honestly. I think it's the same damage overall. It's not really a big difference. I tested it. It's not really that much of a big difference. Not noticeably a big difference. So, now 125 points in Ki will probably be a huge difference, which I wanted to do. So I kind of still want to do, but I'm not sure if I want to still do it. So I may change that. If you guys want to put 125 points in Ki, plus my QQ Bang, which I'm going to show you in a little bit, it gives her a lot of Ki. I have at least 11 bars of Ki. So it's actually pretty awesome. I do recommend you maybe test that out if you like it or not. I was going to take some points out of my basic attack, or maybe my stamina. I was going to put it in my Ki. But I may keep it like this. I may keep it like this. I'm still experimenting on it right now. Alright, now this is right here this is the main QQ Bang that I use for Nora. For the most part, I use this main QQ Bang for Nora in most of my serious fights. I have 2 QQ Bangs that I made specifically for her. This is the first one right here. This one right here. This is the first QQ Bang that I made with for her that I played with for the majority of the time until I haven't really dabbled into the QQ Bangs as much as I probably should have. I haven't really kind of touched it as much as some other people might have. I've seen people who have like 100 QQ Bangs already, which is crazy, honestly. So I haven't really touched it as much. I've just been playing the game, unlocking moves, so I haven't really touched the QQ Bang. But I found a really awesome QQ Bang that works for Nora. I kind of stuck with that one. So I'm making QQ Bangs for all my characters specifically. So until I get all my characters leveled up, I'm not gonna really touch QQ Bangs. But this is her first QQ Bang I have. As you guys see, it's a +5 in ki, -3 in stamina, basic attack and strike supers, and +1 in ki blast supers. Not very good. I mean, at the time it was pretty good because it gave me a lot of ki, like a lot of ki at the time, which is what I really wanted. But it's not really all that good. Let's see. It has its flaws. It takes away from my stamina, basic attack and strike supers, but only increases ki blast supers by like 1 point. So I can see its flaws in there, but it'll just start a QQ Bang. Now this one is my main QQ Bang that I actually sat down and took some time to make actually, and I actually enjoy this one a lot. This is actually a really good one I came up with. It gives +5 in ki, +5 in stamina, and then +5 in ki blast supers, and -5 of course in health, basic attack, and strike supers. Now if you guys are not knowing, this is the exact same stat distribution for the Beerus clothes. As you guys can see, you can't see it fully right now, but this is the same exact Beerus stat distribution for that QQ Bang, and it works actually amazing for ki blasters. So I decided to put the same into my QQ Bang. How I made it, I just basically fused all Beerus clothes and I got the QQ Bang. It was pretty easy actually. Well, it wasn't anything too major. So all Beerus clothes, legendary Hercule badge. You get this exact same QQ Bang. It's not too difficult at all. If you have a legendary Hercule badge and you got 2 sets of Beerus clothes, go ahead and fuse those. You will have this QQ Bang. It's actually really good. I definitely recommend this QQ Bang. I have a lot of ki, I have a lot of stamina, and my ki blast supers, of course, do a lot of damage. So it's really awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hop into a free battle mode or training mode, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what her stats look like in actual battle. What her ki bar looks like, what her stamina bar looks like, what her health bar looks like with both of these QQ Bangs that I have equipped. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Let's go ahead and run over to the training battle. Alright, here we go guys. Alright, so this is what her stats look like in real-time battle with the QQ Bang that I have equipped, my main QQ Bang, with a +5 in ki, +5 in stamina, +5 in ki blast supers. This is what her QQ Bang looks like in actual battle. As you guys can see, I have an asinine amount of ki. For the moment, I'm gonna try to put more points in ki, because yeah, it's awesome. I love having a lot of ki. I just spam a lot. Shooting ultimates back to back is awesome. As you guys can see, I have a total of about 9 bars of ki. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have 9 bars of ki, and I have about 8 bars of stamina.
What's wrong?
Pretty sure, actually. Am I blind? 8. Yes, 8 bars of stamina. Pretty sure that's 8 bars of stamina. Almost 9 bars of stamina. That's pretty darn good if you ask me, guys. All right, that's pretty darn good for 60 points in stamina. That's pretty darn good. So it's a really good QQ Bang, guys. I definitely recommend you guys put that on your ki blasters. Or if you're going to use this build, definitely use that QQ Bang if you ever get a chance to make it. Now that's the first QQ Bang.
Ready to get pulverized?
Alrighty. Now this is the second QQ Bang. Notice there's a bit of a difference. I have a bit more health in this QQ Bang. Not a really big difference, but I have more health in this QQ Bang. I have the same amount of ki, which is awesome, but I have lower stamina by at least 3 bars. I have lower stamina by at least 3 bars in this QQ Bang. So personally, I would definitely go for my first QQ Bang I showed you. You get 8 bars of stamina, 9 bars of ki. The health isn't as high, but I was gonna put more points in health maybe to kind of adjust for that. So I mean, you guys can adjust your attribute points however you see fit to fit around that QQ Bang. I kind of made this QQ Bang after I already put my attribute points in, so I couldn't like adjust around it to kind of compensate for that. But you guys can definitely do that if you're making a fresh character watching this video. Definitely do that, guys. And now you will have an unstoppable character, an unstoppable android character, just like NX is. She's an android. She's supposed to have a lot of stamina and a lot of ki, cause she is an android. Haha. But yeah, guys, that is those are her 2 QQ Bangs right there. I would go for the first one, but you know, you can use both of them if you want. I'm just kidding. Go ahead and use the first one. It's a lot better, actually. Well, actually, with this low stamina, if I get stamina broken, my stamina comes back faster. So it's all up to preference. Yeah, it's all up to preference, actually. It doesn't really matter. It's all up to preference. Would you prefer high stamina, but low stamina? You know, get it back quicker. High stamina. You know, it's up to that. You know, they're both pretty good QQ Bangs, actually. Alrighty. Now that I showed you guys both of her QQ Bangs, along with my attribute points, and along with discussing what her height and weight are, let's go ahead and talk about her presets that I have for you guys, the moves and the super souls that I have equipped for NX. Now let's start from the bottom. I have 7 total presets, so this may take a while. So let's start from the top, go right to the bottom like we do in Xenoverse 1, guys, definitely. Alright, so first off, we have the first preset right here, which is the Baby Vegeta outfit. Now I will tell you one thing, I love this outfit to death. It took me forever to get with those stupid mods and children, but I finally got it a couple days ago, and it's awesome. So I just put it on her just because. Alright, so this is our first preset right here. With this preset, sorry. This preset, of course, the full baby armor equipped. Armor doesn't matter. QQ Bang right there. Armor doesn't matter at all. So I can wear whatever I want. Got the Z sword right there, and I got my super soul right here, which is I will defeat you. This is Super Saiyan Gogeta's super soul. When the battle starts, activates ki regeneration mode for a long time, and also boosts ki blast based skills for a long time. Now, on an Earthling, this Z soul at the start of the fight with that ki regeneration mode, my ki, 9 bars of ki, I have it in less than like 10 seconds. It's actually crazy. So it's really good for that. It boosts ki blast based skills, of course, by medium, so not a lot, but it's still pretty decent. You know, I kind of use this just for that ki regeneration at the start of the fight because it comes up really fast. It's actually awesome. So it's a pretty decent super soul. It's a pretty decent. I enjoy it. Let's go to her move sets with skills that I have on this move set right here. Now, as you guys can see, we got Super God Fist, Side Bridge, Sudden Storm, Kill Driver, Double Death Slicer, Emperor's Death Beam, Power Pole Pro for my Awakening skill, and Hyper Movement. Now, what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna change Hyper Movement to Banisher Guard. I've been using Banisher Guard a lot. I don't like Hyper Movement that much. Now, Super God Fist, I have that just to have it, honestly. I mean, it's Super God Fist. I gotta have a preset with Super God Fist, just punch somebody in the face. Side Bridge, that move's amazing. If you guys don't know, that move got buffed a lot. That move actually acts like a boomerang now. Instead of like a crappy boomerang, it's an actual boomerang. So when I throw it, it comes right back, no matter what. So if I throw it and I get hit, that's gonna come right back to me while I'm getting hit. It's gonna hit my opponent in the back of the head, and it's gonna stop me from getting hit. And I'm gonna punch my opponent in the face. So it saved my butt in a couple fights actually. So side bridge is where to go. There's a better move, in my opinion, than Side Bridge, which is very similar, but they both have the same exact function, which I will show you Later, it's the last preset, so it's gonna be a little bit later. But yeah, Side Bridge is awesome. Sudden Storm. Sudden Storm, of course, you guys know what that is. Turles' move, a great move. Costs 2 bars of ki. I got plenty of ki though, so that doesn't matter. Has insane tracking, insane speed. I have a tough time dodging this move actually sometimes, so I put it on because you know it's really good. It combos into a lot of knockback attacks. Really good move. A lot of tracking. Holy crap. It's a good move. Kill Driver, another Turles move. This is a really good move. It does a lot of damage. Now, I like this move because it's really good if you're fighting an opponent who dashes around a lot from a distance. When I fire the little blast and I shoot it, when they're dashing, it has a really big hitbox when it blows up. It does take some timing and some accuracy to get the explosion to match your opponent's location and their where they're at. But the hitbox is extremely big on it. It does a lot of damage, and it's a pretty cool looking move. So I definitely recommend Kill Driver as well. I love that move a lot. And with my ultimates, we got Double Death Slicer, Emperor's Death Beam. Double Death Slicer, a lot of people hated on this move. A lot of people said it was trash when they first saw it in the first gameplay of Xenoverse 2. I definitely did as well. The move looked like I had absolutely no tracking whatsoever, but the key to this move is you throw out 2 Death Slicers, press again to make them chase the opponent. Be careful though, because you can't guard. The can't guard part, what that means is you can get knocked out of the Death Slicer. So like, you don't have super armor while you're in the Death Slicer animation of doing it, so someone can come up to you and punch you right out of it. But what's the good thing about Death Slicer though? It acts just like it did in the show. This move will chase you to the ends of the earth. It's actually ridiculous, and it does a lot of damage. It only costs 3 bars of ki. The only bad thing is you can get knocked out of it when you're doing it, but here's what happens. When you do the animation to bring it back, just like Side Bridge, it's gonna come back no matter what. And it can stop people from hitting you, and most people won't see it coming. It's really good move. And it's pretty hard to dodge too, so I'm gonna recommend you guys use Double Death Slicer. If you haven't used it already, don't hate on the move. If you've been hating on the move, go ahead and put it on, go ahead and say you got it from Phantom. You're welcome. But definitely, we got Emperor's Death Beam, of course. Emperor's Death Beam from Xenoverse 1, of course. I got 9 bars of ki, so this move fits perfectly with my arsenal. It's basically, I call this the Justice combination for ki blasters, basically. 9 bars of ki, you can't get out of it, which I think is a little OP. I feel like you should be able to get out of it, but if you have an evasive, you should be able to use your evasive and then block afterwards, but you kind of can't do anything. You're kind of just stuck there, and I hope they fix that, because it's a little OP. You know what I mean? So if you get hit by it, you're basically stuck, unless you have an evasive that actually gets you out of the way. You know what I mean? Or hyper movement. If you have that one, you can definitely counter on them, but other than that, you're kind of just stuck there at that moment. So, you know, but it's you know, of course you guys know Emperor's Death Beam. It's an awesome move. It does a lot of damage. The more ki you have, the more damage it does. So that's where them 9 bars of ki comes in. All right, so this is my second preset right here. So we got a little Android Red Ribbon Army theme going on. You know, of course NX is an Android, or yeah, I guess she's an Android. Yeah, she's an Android. So we got a little Red Ribbon Army theme going on. Got the little elite suit going. I'm gonna change these shoes actually. There we go. That looks a lot better. All right, awesome. There we go. So we got the Z-Sword accessory, the whole elite suit Red Ribbon Army, or at least not these two, but these two don't really matter. It's kind of generic. But the elite suit Red Ribbon Army shirt. And then my first QQ Bang, of course, I showed you, which is the QQ Bang level 2. So you know that's that one right there. And we got my Super Soul right here, which is a Broly Z-Soul. It is a monster. No, I'm a devil. What this does is it reduces the damage taken from melee attacks to a small amount, but when the battle begins, you start with max ki. So it's basically you can be the first victim from Xenoverse 1. It has the exact same function, which is kind of funny. I thought they would change this a little bit, but it's basically the same exact thing. But it was a good Zeus on Xenoverse 1, so yeah, they brought it back in Xenoverse 2, the exact same thing. This is good because I have 9 bars of ki, so I start off the fight with all my 9 bars of ki, which is awesome. I don't gotta worry about charging up or anything, so pretty good Zeus for that one. Alright, here are my skill sets for this preset right here. I got Dodoria Beam, Darkness Twin Star, Light Grenade, God of Destruction's Anger, Meteor Burst, Giant Storm, Power Pole Pro, Hyper Movement. Now, Dodoria Beam takes 2 bars of ki to use, but it's a very, very good move. I call this move the faster Rikuma Racer Gun. Doesn't do as much damage, but it kind of does the same. It's in that area. It does a lot of damage for what it's worth, honestly. The move is very, very fast. It moves in a straight line on a knockback attack. So if you do a knockback attack, go ahead and shoot a Dodoria Beam, and it will shoot in a straight line, very fast, and do a lot of damage. 2 bars of ki though. Keep that in mind. It's a very good move. I recommend it a lot. Darkness Twin Star. You guys know that move, Darkness Twin Star. This is more of a defensive move than more of an offensive move. Because what you can do with this move is you summon it, and it's 2 like orbs floating around you. I call this basically a movable Milky Cannon. I mean, a movable Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. Because since they nerfed Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, the super attack actually, if you guys didn't know that, they nerfed it. It's actually stupid now. They nerfed that. So Darkness Twin Star is basically like that. How I use in the Xenoverse, how I use Super Ghost Kamikaze attack in Xenoverse 1 is how I use this move in Xenoverse 2. You know, I use it as a defense move when maybe I miss a combo. I activate this attack, and they run into it and they get knocked up. Or you can use an attack like this. You activate it and then you dash toward your opponent and it knocks them up into a juggle animation, kind of like Crusher Ball, and you start comboing them. This works really good on male Saiyans, I've seen, but it works good on NX as well, so it's pretty good for that one. But if you don't want to do that, you just say, screw all that, fan, I want to do something else with the move. When you use the move, you can actually do an additional input and throw it at your opponent. Honestly, it's a little weird to do that, so I recommend using it as more of a defensive way. That's how most people use it anyway. We got Light Grenade, of course. Ow, my eyes hurt. We got Light Grenade. This is from my old Xenoverse 1 move set, of course, brought it back over. This is really good for female Earthling combos in particular, I'm gonna say that. Of course, Light Grenade, you guys see my videos, my old videos of NX fighting. You guys see how I use Light Grenade with NX. I ain't gotta go too much explaining on it, but it works really good with their combos, a lot. So I recommend you put that on. And of course, you got God of Destruction's Anger. Now, if you guys play online even a little bit, you know what this move does. I'm not gonna explain it. There's no point. We got Meteor Burst, and Giant Storm is my evasive. Now, of course, I do God of Destruction's Anger, and then I do Meteor Burst right after. And that's what I do. I hit him with the beam, it breaks their stamina, and then I run up towards them and do Meteor Burst. Tons of damage, not even funny. So if I don't want to do that, if I feel like they're too far away and I can't catch them before their stamina comes back, I got Giant Storm ready for them. So a win-win situation. If I hit you with a move and you got a lot of stamina and I can, you know, taunt you a little bit, I do Meteor Burst. If you got like a little bit of stamina and I feel like I need a quick move, hit it with a Giant Storm. So either way, you're gonna get hit by something. And Hyper Movement is my evasive. I'm gonna keep this one on this preset because it's kind of cool. Hyper Movement, what it does, if you guys don't know, it you teleport behind your opponent, and then you hit them in the back. And what it does is it breaks your opponent's stamina if they're doing any kind of ultimate. Now this evasive works on any kind of ultimate except for 2 specific ultimates, which I will say it does not work on Super Ki Explosion at all. Don't try it. You're gonna get lit up. And I'm not sure, like any kind of explosive wave move, it doesn't work on it because you're gonna still get hit, unfortunately. But yeah, it kind of makes sense though. But any other move, it will break their stamina when you do it, so it's pretty good. All right, now this is my 3rd preset right here. Rocking a pilot suit with the elite suit arms and legs. Of course, this is basically a homage to Nova, kinda, except it's not red anymore. I changed it to black because I wanted her own little spin on the pilot suit thing from Xenoverse 1. So I changed it to black. And we're rocking this super sword right here. I'm neither Kami nor Piccolo. Now, it doesn't function the same way it functioned in Xenoverse 1, if you guys are wondering, but it's still pretty good if you want to give it a try. I recommend this for like fat Majins, male Majins in particular. This would be really good, but I have it on NX as well. What it does is, it boosts strength of Ki Blast attacks by medium, which is good. It boosts my Ki Blast, I'm a Ki Blaster, it's good. But when stamina is maxed out, it activates health auto recovery. Now, the health auto recovery is actually extremely fast with this move when your stamina is maxed out. Of course, your stamina has to be maxed out, so you got to keep your stamina pretty high in order to get that auto recovery. So how I usually use it, if you get stamina broken and your stamina comes back, if you're not dead, if you're lucky, you can, you have your max stamina, you can maybe lean back for a second, get some distance, zone your opponent, and get your health back for a little bit. It works that way pretty good. So definitely try this Zuso out. It's pretty good, that health recovery comes in clutch, and sometimes. So yeah, I recommend it, it's pretty good. Alright, so these are my skill sets right here. We got Light Grenade, Darkness Twin Star, Sudden Storm, Flash Strike, Mystic Flash, Emperor's Death Beam, and Hyper Movement. Now, a lot of these moves I already touched upon, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. I'm just gonna go to the new moves that we have listed on here. Now, Flash Strike. This is a great move for any kind of knockback attack. You know what I mean? This is really good. I have Sudden Storm and Flash Strike, but I use them both for different purposes. So Flash Strike, when I do like any kind of knockback attack, go ahead and shoot a Flash Strike, it hits them, and it's a really cool move to kill somebody with. So it's just a really flashy move to end a fight with, and I recommend it. It works really good. It's a really good move for Ki Blasters, and for combos in particular, honestly. It just looks cool when you just blow them up. And Mystic Flash, I call this basically the ultimate version of Emperor's Death Beam, but a lot better. This move has a lot of variety and ways to use it. I use this move in a lot of varieties. I use this move as an autocorrect. What it does, actually, let me tell you, you fire a powerful Ki Wave backwards. It's powerful, but can't be fired forward. Now, you guys already know what this move does. It's a pretty popular move, probably. It's a pretty popular move, actually. Mystic Flash, when they vanish behind you, it acts like Emperor's Blast work in Xenoverse 1. If you have good timing, you can turn around and blast them in the face. But Mystic Flash is a lot faster, actually. You can use it as an autocorrect, so when they vanish behind you, instantly pull this off. If you can time it right, and they'll instantly vanish into the blast, take a lot of damage. I use it for that for the most part, but what I like to do is I use it as just an ultimate. When I break their stamina and they're on the ground, I like to sometimes go up towards them and then lock off, turn around, and then do the move. on some Android 18 stuff, what she did in Raging Blast 2. If you guys ever played the game, I don't know, I'm kind of getting off topic, but yeah, I do that as well. There's a lot of creative ways to use them. I'm not going to touch on all of them because the video's getting kind of long. I'm not going to touch on all of them. Alright, this is my there's another preset I got here. This is the Gohan's high school clothes with Android 16 clothes. Got a little matching going on with the brown. Match your hair. Looks nice. My favorite outfit out of all these outfits, actually. I love this outfit a lot. And here's my Super Soul on this preset right here. It's the Beerus Z Soul. Now this is my main Super Soul that I use when I fight people. This is basically, this isn't a game from Xenoverse 1. It functions the same way as that Z Soul, but it's a little bit better. Of course, a bit of time after the battle starts to boost Ki Blast base skills extra large. Now, yeah, once again, this is the game from Xenoverse 1, and after like 30 seconds or 20 seconds actually in Battle Pass, I get a huge increase to my Ki Blast base skills, and it lasts the entire fight. So this is probably going to be a go-to Super Soul for Ki Blasters. A go-to, like instantly put this Z Soul, put this Super Soul on, and you got it. This is a go-to. So if you got a Ki Blaster, put this Super Soul on, go ahead and do it. Alright, these are his skills for this preset. We got Thunder Eraser, God of Destruction's Anger, Maximum Charge, Flash Strike, Super Ki Explosion, and Mystic Flash, and then so on and so forth. Now, I've already touched upon these, most of these moves right here, so I'm going to go on Thunder Eraser. Thunder Eraser is basically a long-range solar flare. When you hit somebody with Thunder Eraser, they go into a blind state. And when they're in that blind state, you can stamina break them. You have to use an evasive. in order to get out of that stamina break. So when I use Thunder Racer, I instantly go for a stamina break. It's kind of cheap, but you know, it's whatever. So it definitely works. It's good for that. I got a lot of Android moves on here. I try to keep her presets a little Android-y. If you see the little theme here, I don't know if you're paying attention to that. I try to keep it like kind of Android-y a little bit. I got Thunder Android-esque. Sorry, Android-esque. Why I say Android-y? Come on, these words here. Thunder Racer, of course, like I said, long range solar flare. Hit them with it, break their stamina, and go right into like an ultimate or something. And then you got this move right here, Super Ki Explosion. Now this is like a GOAT move. And I mean that in a good way, in a bad way. I'm not gonna go too much detail on it, because you guys probably know what this move does and how this move can be kind of abused. But I have it on her because it's a good move. In the beta, this move was nowhere near as troublesome as it is now, which is kind of crazy. They buffed this move a lot. I have 9 bars of ki. What I will say is, let your ki explode and assault the area around you. Hold the button to use ki to prolong the explosion. So it's basically, the more ki you have, the more damage this move does. I have 9 bars of ki, so at full 9 bars of ki when I do this move, it does a lot of damage, to say the least. So yeah, I mean, if you have a ki blaster, I recommend this move. If you don't have a ki blaster, I recommend this move. Cause it's just that good of a move, honestly. All right, and this is my favorite. This is my other favorite outfit that I have on her right here. This is basically a homage like Super 17, and his little Super 17 get up. I got a Future Trunks from the TP Metal Shop outfit with the sleeves cut off. Got the Super 17 pants, looking real edgy, looking real nice. I like this outfit a lot. It matches perfectly with the color scheme. A really dope outfit. Once again, keeping the Android-esque feel. Got the red ribbon. I got the red ribbon army thing going on. Yeah, it's really awesome. So that's her outfit right there. And same Super Soul if you didn't notice. I got the Beer Super Soul. That's on a lot of more of my presets. Every preset from now on out is gonna have that Super Soul. So yeah. Alright, and here are her skill sets for this preset right here. We got Side Bridge once again, God Obstruction's Anger, Maximum Charge, Death Cycle Bomb, Dimension Ray, Super Ki Explosion, and Energy Barrier. I'm gonna change that to Vanisher Guard, actually. And that's that preset right there. Now, of course, I went over all these moves in previous builds. I'm gonna skip those. I'm gonna touch on these 2 moves right here. Death Cycle Bomb. Now, this move honestly is just for my own personal taste. The move itself is pretty good, but I prefer using Flash Strike if you want more effective use or more accurate hit accuracy with the move. I do prefer Flash Strike because I use this move the same way I use Flash Strike. After a knockback, go ahead and shoot this move, and you know, of course, what you guys know what this move does, you capture your opponent with a psychic power and attack them. So you know, it's basically what Frieza did to Krillin on Namek. You guys should probably know that by now. The damage doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just cool to look at. So personally, I like the move just because it's cool. Honestly, it's just my personal taste. But if you want more effective, a more effective move, Flash Strike is probably the way to go, or Evil Eyes, one of those moves. They do more damage and they hit a lot more of the time. Because this move, they kind of roll out of it a lot, so it kind of sucks, but I still like the move a lot. And we got Dimension Ray. Dimension Ray is Janemba's move. Now this, once again, is just my personal taste. When I break my opponent's stamina and do the ground stamina break when on the ground having a heart attack, I do Dimension Ray. It does a lot of damage. It takes 4 bars of ki. It does a lot of damage. But it's kind of slow on the activation, so the only way I can really see you using it is on that stamina break on the ground. So, and alrighty guys, this is gonna be the final preset right here. Such a long video, guys. I did not mean to make it this long, but such a long video. But yeah, this is the last preset right here. If you guys can see, this is basically a homage to Nova from Xenoverse 1. This is a very similar outfit that she had in Xenoverse 1. Actually, I'm gonna change these pants to what it actually was in Xenoverse 1. Yeah, it was this right here. It was this. A homage to Nova right there, because she's NX. This is basically Nova X, basically. Bit of a homage there. I miss Nova. Anybody else miss Nova? Comment down below. But yeah, this is her homage outfit. Alright, and this is her final skills on this preset. Now, Death Slicer, Murder Grenade, Maximum Charge, God of Destruction's Anger, Double Death Slicer, Super Kamehameha, and you know, so on and so forth. Now, a lot of different moves in this preset. I got Death Slicer. When I was talking about Side Bridge earlier, this is the move I was talking about that was kinda, in my opinion, better and in my opinion than Side Bridge. Now, how this works is it's a bit slower on activation, but it works like how the ultimate does. When you shoot the move and you do that little callback, you know, to come back to you, it comes back no matter what, and it does a lot of damage. And the move has really good tracking, really good tracking. I prefer this over Destructo Disc because you can actually control this move and where it goes and how it comes back, rather than Destructo Disc where you just throw it out, you know what I mean? This move, Cinco Ki Blast. This is actually another good move that I actually tested. This also, go figure, combos into God of Destruction's Anger. And this is basically like another Thunder Eraser in a way. What this does is, you fire a Ki Blast and blind your opponent. You'll jump into the air after firing. It's a really good move in close range. So you're fighting just like male Saiyans, like to charge at you with hit priority all the time. Shoot that move, fire at the ground, blind them, and then hit them with a God of Destruction's Anger and break their stamina. It works a lot. It's actually pretty broken. This move is gonna get patched, by the way. I'm more than positive this move's getting patched. So guys, enjoy that beam move. Enjoy it while you can. It's getting patched. Mark my words, watching this video. This move is gonna get patched. It's actually ridiculous. How much? And alrighty guys, and that's gonna be the end of the video for NX and her Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 class build. Now once again, there's a lot of different stuff I haven't unlocked yet. There's a lot of moves that I know are actually good moves, but I don't have the moves unlocked yet. So I may actually do a revision video on this class build once I get all the moves, every single move unlocked, and I'm gonna test out everything. But for now, this is her class build right now. I'm digging it a lot actually. I'm loving it. But I'm gonna unlock every move, and I may revise this video in the future. So definitely look forward to that. Had a lot of fun making this video. I haven't done these videos in a while. It's a little like it's a little weird to do for me, so I don't do a lot of talking videos anymore. But you know, guys, definitely comment down below if you guys found this video helpful. If you guys like this video, if you guys are digging NX and everything, and look forward to the rest of my characters. And once I get them leveled up, do their Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 class builds as well, guys. And definitely like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching once again. And have you a great day. And NX is gonna fall off this freaking cliff. Oh my goodness. Oh, she can fly though, so it doesn't matter. Alright, but have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching once again.
We ain't dead yet.